Hello? Oh my god, mic. I told you, I had a blue screen and my mic was not working. It was kind of a disaster prior to the stream. Yeah! Welcome, welcome! I'm Welcome Moon Bunny VTuber, Jueri! Hope you guys are doing well. Today we are gonna draw mechs. Originally I was gonna have a screen tablet working, but okay, so I was updating the driver because this has been unused for about 2 years. And either the cable is faulty or like the I just can't get it to work or something, but it just wouldn't turn on, or it would turn on, turn off really fast in quick succession. It keeps making this beeping sound. So in the end I decided to just ditch the drawing tablet. Give me a second here. This is actually done by forklift. Let me try and change this here. This is the picture I have. But if you guys are arriving, we have images from the community provided by Darius for the stream. If you don't have like a kit that you want to draw from your own collection, we have some user submitted ones too. There's some really great ones. Like one of my personal favorite was well, there's a lot that are really good, but the one that Lysergic has for his G-Quux, I'm gonna show it to you guys, has really good lighting and really good just lighting is like a really big one. Let me see if I can find it fast here. Yeah, where is it? Where is the G-Quux for my picking? Oh, you also Sunny had a really good photo too. There's a lot. There's a lot in here. Oh, here it is. This is the one that Lysergic had. I was thinking of doing this one, but I think being nerfed a little bit here. Oh god. You see how nice the lighting in this is? The lighting is really nice. The general curvature of stuff and flow of the pose is fun too. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can try out that one. Give me a second. It's been good. Hi, can you hear us? Yes, I can hear you guys. Okay, ready? Welcome for Ponchi, Luke. Welcome to Tori, Jueriotica, JXI. Nishoku, welcome in. Adonis, welcome in. On try SD. Yeah, SD is a pretty good place to start if you're not really comfortable with drawing mix. Waffle that, welcome in. Joe, I know I'm late. Copper Chef. Welcome in. Joshua, hi! The bunny is here. Why is bunny in quotation? Is it because it's a bunny day or something? August 2nd is bunny day. Everybody wants to be a bunny until they have to do it for 365 days of the year. Ayok, welcome in. Jan, welcome. Yagi, hi, hi. Oh, I can't read your name. I'm gonna call you K10. That's all I can read. K10. Hello, what's up? Chickadee, welcome. Kaiman. MP, hello. Firefly, welcome in. Saf, hi. Meckery? Oh god. Here we go. I got a mouse today and I'm afraid to use it. Dumpling, hi. Jueri, why did you say my RG perfectibility was a knockoff? Did I say that? Did I say that? You got proof or it didn't happen? I can't remember. Aurora, hi. Tetra, hi. Takushige-san, ohayo gozaimasu. Zegox sweep, I know. Forgot to send? It's okay, you can still send it. Now, I won't be drawing every one of it, and I think most of these submissions might not even get selected for other folks, because it depends on what people are looking for. Some people are looking for something that's like easier, so maybe they might go for something rounded. Might go for something like SD, because it's a lot simpler. So there's a lot of options and variety. Actually, for the reference, for the Gunpla reference, I told people to submit anything except for China Pla. Because China Plot is just way too complicated. I was kind of okay with people submitting the girl plot too, in case people don't want to draw mechs, or maybe want to draw girl plot with mech parts. So there's a little more variety in there if you wanted to select something from the community. Hi, Random Bean Boy. Hi, hi. Hi, this looks fun. Yeah, welcome, Jose. So a couple things. First things first, please select the image you have for the stream. We'll start it on this stream, but I think like next week we'll probably like do a short showcase if there's a lot of people who are doing it. I don't think there's a lot of folks gonna try and do it, but that's just me. I guess because drawing mix is like it scratches a brain. Your brain will wrinkle up by the end of the exercise. Yeah. Howdy! Howdy, Mr. Jick. Can you draw Haro? I bet you can't. I actually can't right now because I'm on a mouse. What is the Haro? It has like a glum mouth like this, right? Haro has flapping wings open, something like that. Yeah, I can't draw Haro. We'll try. I'll try my best. What day was for today? Yes, it was for today. You had about a little under a week to submit your stuff. I get my first 2 GQ figures last week with a Build Strike variant because I finally found Gun locally. Oh, congrats! Hey, Golden Fox, do you know that you're hacked on Discord? I don't know if you noticed that. You seem really casual about it all. Draw mouse challenge? I didn't mean to. It's either that or pencils, but I can't really erase a pencil. Hey G, hi, first time chatter, and one of your live streams are Gundams hard to draw? Are Gundams hard to draw? Is that your question? Okay, so I don't think mech is difficult to draw from reference. Actually, a lot of Twitter artists draw from their posable figures, and I think it's all right. It's a good skill to have, but I think for me, the art that I personally like when it comes to mech are people who kind of take the mech reference and make it their own. It's one thing to be able to replicate something one-to-one, almost like photography, but it's another thing to give it an artistic eye and give it like a little bit of soul and movement and stuff. And it's kind of actually really hard, right? It's actually really hard to do, even for me. And so I wanted to practice a little bit, or at least challenge myself with this. You got this. Thank you, Delta. We only draw from Gundam? At least for this stream, I'm choosing the reference that I want based on how easy I think it is to draw. Not easy per se, but maybe more so how... what's the word? Palatable they can be. This is also a really nice one if you guys... This one's from Shovidium in the server. This is in the is it Gunpla drawing submissions? This is a great pose. It's actually very clear. You can see everything here. It's a great pose to use. What else is there? There's one by Sunny I wanted to bring out. So there's some poses that we're taking at like a low angle, which are also really fun. There's an SD. Yo, listen, there's some real hard ones in here where I'm just like, good luck, whoever draws this. There was this one submitted by One Sky. I like this one too. I was actually contemplating on this Zaku image. Gal Guy Girl. I mean, sure, go ahead. This is crazy. Everyone is sending me pictures that are bigger than my own canvas right now. This is a fun pose, I think. It'll be a hard pose, but it'll be like a rewarding pose if you're able to get it nailed down. Thank you, that's all I wanted to know. Yeah. Not any mecha drawings show the sense of scale. Not many mecha drawings show the sense of scale. I personally like... so I'll show you guys my personal favorites. Instagram, there's a guy named Paper Blue Net, I think. Paper Blue Net. Chechol. Korean artist. Really cool stuff. He also does Transformers. Let me see if I can grab it. Well, I'm not gonna try to grab the Transformer because this is like a Gunpla stream, but just know that he does Transformer stuff too. Thought I screen capped this. Damn. Okay, try it out. So this is the art reference. Let me just take out this one. I wrote Fork Life. I was supposed to write Fork Lift. L-I-F. Hold on, let me put the proper photographer name in this, or else I'm not a good person. Oh. Fork Lift. Thank you, Forklift. Yeah, this is Paper Blue Net on Instagram. They have a really nice painterly style. I think that's like the kind of style I personally want. I think if I do more illustrative, line art heavy kind of art, that's allow for the soul of the piece to come through, in my opinion. Wouldn't that my go? Yeah! He's great. It's awesome. I'm actually trying to redesign the RX and all the units that are composed related to it. Okay. That's even harder to do. I think people who are able to conjure up Mecha without reference are some insane, dedicated car hobbies, gear nerds. Hey Jueri, I always enjoy seeing you making Gundam streams. I'm stuck because my train has technical difficulty. Hi Cross, welcome in. Well, today we are gonna attempt to draw some things, so yeah. Hi, welcome to us. Where do I send it? There's a place called Gunpla Art Streams. I don't know if you see it. I talked under these announcement. It's like a thread. I'm working on it. That's an illustrator, very bright color as well. Yeah. Super glad you chose mine. Looking forward to seeing how you draw my Krabby Boy. I will try. Hi, welcome to the wave. Cross. Wait. I've been playing Gundam TCG. I love the Gundam deck. I can scream Shiny Finger. Oh, that is so fun. I was thinking about it, but every time I want to get back into it, I just don't think I'm built for TCGs at all. Let me show you guys one more of his stuff, because he does have... I think he has a tutorial how he does it too, if you wanted to learn from him. Though I will say it won't really make sense if you look at it, because he blocks in his light and shadow first. This is Paper Brunette's art style. He blocks in... He has like a sketch of the mech. Then he blocks in light and shadow. And then he'll add colors. It makes sense. He's actually doing this from a value perspective, rather than just pure lines. Because something that a lot of beginners do, which is kind of fine for most art styles, is that they see like the boundary of things with line art, but most things don't really have that distinctive boundary in real life, especially. So it's kind of nice seeing this with the fundamentals kind of like jutted out first. I'm just gonna show more, but it's like speed based, so I can't really pause it. I'm not really sure how. Okay, so there's one more person I really, really like, but their name is so hard for me to remember every time, just because. Let's see if I can find it. It's always so difficult. Because their name is just a bunch of scrolling numbers, so it's a little bit hard. I think I pinned them before. Brunette. How did I not pin the other guy? Damn. He was known for his what was it? He was known for his Viren Gundam crossover. You guys know who I'm talking about? Their names are just a bunch of random letters and numbers, so it's kind of difficult to pinpoint. I'm gonna try to find it once before I... it's gonna like gnaw at me if I don't get his name. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here. His name is... Oh god, it's like this. I'll just give you his Twitter tag, and you guys can tell me if I'm crazy or not for not even remembering this. I wish there were more girly pop mobile suits. There are like a handful there. Creepy Socks Cutie, hi. I have to be throwing it about. This is my tablet is broken beforehand. Do you need my old Huion tablet? That is so kind of you. My Huion tablet right now, I swear, works probably. It has been 2 years. I just need to troubleshoot it. If I had a bit more time to troubleshoot it, I should be fine. Their name is Rintaro Komori, and they have really cool piece that looks like, for example... Oh man, they're all so good. They have their own flavor and stuff. I'll show you the G-Clux one, because I think that was one of my faves to look at. They sometimes do this thing where they deconstruct the mech, which I also think is also neat. Here, let's do this. We could just do a react content to his like Twitter page probably. It's really fun. He does stuff like this. He does a mix of stuff like this. This one he's kind of playing around with the concept and retaining it, but then he's kind of blocking out the colors rather than doing line art again. I think that fits so well, having like a painterly style for our mechs. Make them feel alive in that sense. This is one of my faves. He actually has this in the white version, I think, because it's called... Ah, I forgot. It's not good. One more for funsies, because he's cool. He's also cool. Yeah. We feel inspired by some of this art. It was issued a mic and tablet. It was so bad. I blue screened because I don't know. It was something with the plugging with my tablet had issues with the mic, and so I had to like reconfigure my USB on the back of the computer, because even though I plugged in and unplugged and re-plugged in the mic, it was still like blinking, so I had to swap it out with a different connecting point. Abby, hi! The detail is so haunting. It's great because his style is kind of messy. Like from afar it looks great, but then when you come close you can kind of see the individual brush strokes and stuff. It's fun. It's fun style. But one of the hardest part for me is less about the drawing, more so the colors. Colors is such a fudge color theories, man. I hate it so much. I hate color theory because the colors are not the color that they are, that you think they are, for one thing. Maybe I'll show this last one. This is not Gundam, I don't think. Bio armor is what he wrote. Did he do art for something? I'm not sure. There you go, last one. Not bio armor. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to shrink this, not squash it. So yeah, we're gonna do our best, guys. So you don't have to be this quality of art. I believe you can do it. Just don't bring yourself down. You are not. I forgot his name again. It's so hard. Rentaro Komori. Rentaro Komori at JJCQ1UCK. He's a concept artist, so it doesn't matter what he draws. He just likes enjoying it. It would be nice to see a traditional painting stream with this kind of challenge. Oh, you know, MJ is actually pretty good with traditional medium. Oh, well, come on. I think what's difficult with trad is that once you mess up, you kind of just mess up. Hi, Cool Hermit. Cook Hermit. We are just looking at some art references for today's stream. We're not going to get to this level of quality, but it'd be nice. That X Gundam looks so good. Insanely intimidating to look at. Yeah. I remember I took this piece here that you're seeing on screen, this piece right here, and I would like color pick it just to get a vibe on what colors he chose to represent it, because again, color theory is just really difficult. So yeah, if you can get to this, you look at this, right? It kind of looks like it's a toy a little bit, but he actually sharpened up some of the stuff that distinguishes from toy versus like metal in the universe. Jueri doing art with a mouse today, unfortunately. Alright. What is this? Also, why do you have a nice dark purple and bright yellow on speed dial already? Not complaining because it's my color. Oh, I think I was working on something. Oh, you know what it was? It was my my schedule maker. It's my schedule maker. Okay. Notice color theory for illustration, film, stage form all have different palettes and meaning. I would actually say that the color theory is pretty cohesive across the board. What people get confused with though in terms of color theory is that it's not the same as light. Because the colors on light, colors in like color painting is totally different. One of the jobs that I was really aspiring to become when I was a young burnt out nursing student was actually a color key artist. I don't remember if I have any of the pieces. A color key artist is someone like Nathan Fowkes who worked on DreamWorks. If I can get his stuff and this thing loads. This is a whole different job, by the way, but it's sort of a niche specialty job. Color key artists are the ones that map out the color schemes in a scene. There, this is a good one. He did Rio. Forgot a couple of letters he did. Oh, that's so hard to see. Can you see that? This is a color key artist. You technically don't need to see the whole detail of it. But what he does is that he maps out the color used in scene, and I was just obsessed with this. But also, a long time ago, part of me was into the Tokyo Ghoul washed out style, so I was stuck between the two. I love when a Gundam is snatched as AF. It's hella cute. We're not working with a snatch one today, though, unfortunately. Alright. Fine, I'll try to sketch something when I get back to hotel. My drawing skills are pants though. It's okay, it's okay. It's just... I think you'd be surprised. One of the biggest skills... I'm gonna start painting as I'm chatting, and I don't know how this is gonna work with lack of opacity. Let's see. One of the big skills you can have as a new artist is honestly being able to draw what you see. I want to draw... Do I want... I'm trying to think. I want like a light background or dark background. I'll just start with a dark background, see what happens. And I find out with a lot of Gunpla builders, you guys have really good hand-eye coordination. Like if you guys were to explain something and draw something out too, you have a pretty high chance of conveying it really well. Oh, I should make a bigger version. Oh no, they're the same layer. Oh, but okay. Make a new layer, go fast. Yep, and then put this on, and then yeah. What's going on, Day? Hi, welcome, Metalogic. We are painting today. How are we gonna paint this? I'm not really sure. We should probably go for blue. If this goes bad, guys, I will nuke the volume. I'm actually relearning how to draw on this stream because I have not drawn in years, man. I've been hiring artists for VTubing stuff. If I was not such a busy VTuber, I'd probably draw my own merch and everything, but I have to hand it off to someone else. It's very interesting though, because I'm saving time by hiring someone else, but part of me dies inside thinking, ah, yeah, I could have drawn this. But just time things. Then draw pants. There's a SD, there's also Girlpla in the art thread on the Discord where you can grab, or basically builders who give permission to have their model kit drawn, so check it out there. Oh, sorry, I didn't get to welcome you guys in, huh? You guys just sighed in really well. Welcome, Brennan, welcome, Metalogic. Eggbells, hi, welcome in. Anarch. Anarchomaniac. Now I'm gonna give this guy Snatch Away just because you said that. This one? We're giving our really round boy a Snatch Ways? I don't think it works like that at all. Alright. How the heck do I draw? I think because I'm drawing lighter now, right? I'm like a little bit unsure. Maybe I should do a light background instead. Okay. Do a light background. Purple. Pretty blue? Like a canvas blue? A light blue? Hey man, background matters a lot. Background matters a lot because that's how you set the tone for the piece. Does it work if I tried? Layers are important. If you look at my old stuff, I actually don't use layers a lot. As I got lazier with art, I didn't use that much layers. Okay, so let's see. Let's try, but let's try sketching out a little bit. Same tone. Should go a little lighter. You want the Jueri emojis? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This doesn't have opacity. I thought I could get like light opacity layered on. What does it have to do? No, I don't like how blurry that is. Alright, let's try lowering the heart. No. Opacity 100. Try 42. Alright, that's good. Try 42. What does he got? 4 fingers? Wait, is it supposed to have 3 fingers? Well, the one side is a claw. I don't see my act guy because I don't have a Zegok reference. Hi, Prez! Will we never advance if we never attempt the impossible? Yeah. What if I just try drawing with a select tool? Lasso fill? And there's a lasso fill in here? Yes, there is. Okay. Okay, this is what we'll have to do. I think has No, it's worse. It's worse. It's better than before. Duh. A Zgok E? Different MS? What does that mean? What's the E signaling for it? Too late? You're sketching emoji intro to the server? Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Oh wait, are you drawing me a ball or something? I have bad respect you using a mouse right now. Man, I feel so sad. This used to be... The mouse used to be such a goat. The mouse used to be such a goat tool, but now I'm like, I feel so sad. I was really gonna use my tablet. Like, if I could avoid this, I would, because this is like a recipe for... This is a recipe for carpal tunnel. So I don't like it. For now, we'll just have to draw the blob and then we'll refine it. It'll be fine. He refused to take my tab. You think you can ship it within like 2 days? It's okay. If anything, I can borrow from Tao, because I can just run to her house and grab her tablet. Naratore, welcome in. E stands for experimental. Oh! When was that introduced? This one is kinda coming in towards the camera. I'll start big and then I'll start refining the details with the mouse later. That helps out. I don't know how I feel about 4 fingers though. That kinda throws me off. It's not quite 5 fingers either. Oh god, my hands are smoking already. My mecha drawing is not mechaing right now. Gamba! You know, my greatest fear when it comes to doing mecha drawing is that a lot of fans have really strong eye. Like, you know, like just now, someone was like, oh, why does it have 4 fingers? I'd be scared if I feel like mecha fans in particular are really critical about people having details correct, so I don't want to have that sort of scenario happen. Looks like the shape here is actually a lot more refined this way. Level 80, very first scene when Cyclops team raid the Fed base in Antarctica. Oh, really? That's so cool. Damn, I struggle with remembering designs unless I see them in isolation. Like I'm seeing the cell sheets, seeing the cell sheet and the reference used in the show. Because if I don't see it, then it doesn't really exist in my mind sometimes. Is ours? I'm that sloppy? No way. It's a way more defined. Alright, so I have the rough shape in. I'm gonna try to clean this up a little bit now. It looks a little... It'll be fine. Let me just double check the color scheme on this. Oops. Oops. Oh my god, what did I do wrong? Oh my god. Come on, please. Okay, so I need to introduce, well, first let's get more sketching and then we'll probably introduce the highlights. You're turning 26 today? Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Aurora. That's exciting. I remember when I was 26, like a year ago. How do you feel? Do you feel like a lot more assertive as an adult? Or do you feel like, oh, I'm not sure what I'm doing? I feel like when I was around 25, like something just like switched off in my head and just realized like, hey, you know, maybe I should probably really hunker down on these things. And so, I think around 26 is when I started living more for myself, and I was really happy about that. I had the right color scheme, damn, I should have kept it. No! You feel like you're not good enough to draw mecha, just rewatch 79 and your comments will return. That's not nice. Those people are working on a time crunch that was near impossible for any human. Nah, you have no type like this for skill more than when you get. You're so nice. What's this? Me even? 26 to age you're an adult? I feel like 26 is when you start to have a better hold of where you want to lead for the rest of your 20s. 26 so young? Yeah, it is. 26 is so young. I wish I could be 26 again. I wish. Alright, so now I need to refine this again, right? So, I don't know if I can do this. I had this color in the backdrop, and I have the purple and light up here. If we were to hanker on the details... But I actually need a layer where I can see the black and white, so I can not worry about values too much. This is gonna happen quite a bit, so I'll try to avoid doing it too much. Good morning, how goes JueriHaan? Tell me drawing robots? We are doing things. The Crime Crunch wasn't that bad, actually. They just didn't have an animation director. You know, when you have an animation director, you can save a lot of time, right? So it's probably there is a degree of time crunch there that they're not willing to admit. Ugh. Let me try and figure this out. Right now it's problem solving, trying to figure out what I see differently from the ref to this. I definitely am not seeing that, huh? There is like a slight cut here, and then okay, I actually made the legs a little too thin. God, there's so much to get. Only 4 years left. 4 years left until what, huh? Until you perish? Until you perish into the darkness? Is that what it is? Because I'm about to perish in like less than 3 years. I'm gonna get a PG either in 3 years or when this channel takes off. So we are betting on when that's gonna happen. Let me try to get the felt pen now because I think I'm in a pretty good spot. A pretty good spot with this, so I can just refine it. Refining it? Well, more or less. This is not gonna be exact, but that's how I kind of want it though. Good morning, Neku. You think 36 is still young for some people? Yeah, 36 is young to a 40-year-old for sure. Yeah, I think 36 is young. What is old? I don't know what is old. People are living a different speed of their life right now. 36 is a nice number. That's when people really age well, right? But you know, Takazuki-san, you're a Japanese man, right? Japanese people look very young until 60 or something. So you'll be fine. You don't need to worry about it at all. Oh yeah, I just definitely need to come up more. And this one here, and then skirts, we'll have to have a gap here for the skirt too. Animation studios weren't unionized in Japan, so the work standards were horrible. I don't know if they're still unionized still or not. Tag Bunny, I'm so excited for the day you guys turn like 26, 27 around the age I am right now. And then you realize that you're calling a young person such old. I remember saying like, oh guys, you know, I feel kind of old and I'm like 16. I remember saying that to my dentist when I was 16 and he looked at me like he wanted to slap me some sense. Now I'm like, yeah, you know what, you're right, I would have slapped some sense to myself too. It's a core memory because the first time I see him break character, Actually, I think the shape is fine. It's not gonna be exact, but we can start probably building into this with the light and shadows. But let me just figure out some logistics first. This is the hard part. They're on the horn properly for this. Fun fact: today is the anniversary of the first new. What the heck? That's not a fun fact at all. Men already age slower is unfair. I don't know. I think in terms of whether or not men age faster or women age faster, it's more so do they take care of themselves. You know, recently, I don't know if I mentioned this, but recently I saw the TikTok of an old classmate from Spanish class. She's also Asian too, but it was a forbidden knowledge, I guess, because TikTok does a thing where they recommend people even though you say not to. But either way, I saw her Instagram and she's like doing well, which I'm really happy for. But I realized that she became an influencer. So low-key, her and I are in similar spheres, right? And the thing is that well, she's pretty successful as an influencer for one thing, but it's like kind of normie influencer, like travel and what's the word? It's travel, makeup, beauty, get ready with me kind of videos, and it's nice and all. But I was just thinking, like, man, it's interesting to see how adulting works for other people, because I still feel like a kid, and then me as a VTuber, I think is like almost childish in comparison in some ways. It's kind of impressive in that regard. So just thinking about that makes me a little I guess makes me realize like how behind, I guess, in some ways. She travels, get these sponsorships, I guess, for makeup and things. Sometimes she'll write about it. I think around this darkness, you should probably have it around here. I'm gonna try going red and see what happens. I don't really like going to reds. We'll just keep them blues. When you're 20, you think 25 is old? I never thought that. I never thought 30 is old, by the way. I thought 30 was young. Well, I'm still 20 die, but I'm scared about 30 die? Eh? Takazuki-san is young. Wow. Takazuki-san is so young. I'd be surprised if I turn 26. You don't even think about it. You really don't. Hi, I'm new here. Hi, welcome, Edison. June, hi. Good morning. Good morning. You're not behind your own path, queen. That's what we like to think, huh? That's what we like to think until it hits us real sharp in the gut. They actually do what June does. Or not June, sorry. Forgot. Kintaro? How are the artists? Oh, hold on. I'm like fumbling my color palette right now. I think this one needs to go darker. I'm not gonna go for exact colors because I want to have a little bit of leeway almost. So we'll try. We have another new. People think I'm a teenager, but I'm also just as old. I'm also not as old as you yet. I do feel old though. That feeling will never go away unless you choose to feel young. So let's hope that maybe you'll find out for yourself the answer to all your problems. Hi Jueri. Hi that cat. Hi cat. I've seen Gundam Zeta, like the anime or the mobile suit. I've seen the mobile suit. I don't know if we really want to have a conversation about that. I probably should have speckled light. Try. Specular light. anyways, for that classmate, it's interesting because she definitely is an adult in that mindset because I don't know, it's like the lack of sunscreen or something or the lack of sleep because she is like doing content creation a lot more than me. But it feels like she aged a lot faster. It kind of worries me because I wonder if I'm also doing that too. Where I'm letting myself go. I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful as of now. She's explosively familiar? Why would you say that? Explosively familiar? We didn't have to say any of that. Anything. How could you? I don't really like the colors on this. I'm gonna be honest, but we'll just have to see how this is gonna look. I should have worked on the face first, but the arm is something that caught my attention, so I wanted to give it some heft to it. Also, the lighting something I'm not too keen on, so we'll have to see if I can add that. I'm cheating on my color layers. No. Maybe add this instead. I don't want like. You guys know chroma? I love chroma. Flip that 26, you get 95. We need to put you back in school. He should never have graduated. Loving Zeta Gun, you should watch it. I'm so close. I really am. I'm so close to finishing 79. Once you get through that, I can start finally doing more cool stuff. Because I actually don't have like the proper knowledge to enjoy my Zeta. It low-key hurts me a little bit sometimes. Oops, can you see that? I'm putting up a window, change the hue on this because the colors is not really what I like personally for this. I don't like the red too much. I can go for magenta though. I do like this one. It'd be a fun color tone to work with. Experience the Zeta is dynamic. Dynamite? That does not make sense at all now. Interesting to see how you block out your drawing. Yeah. Honestly, do not do this. Do not block out your drawing with the arm. This is just as bad. Where you start with the face and only draw the face, you 100% the face and you draw the body. Suddenly, that's not a very good anchor point. This is a similar thing where the anchoring point of this isn't exactly the best either. This should be a lighter. Should be a lighter tone. So up around here, maybe? I should have gone more colors than this. Damn. How do you render so quickly? I'm not rendering, bro. I rendered the one arm and that's it. I'm rendering just the one arm. It's nothing crazy. I'm also checking my color values too, because it's a little too similar. So, in art, there's something called value, and a lot of beginners tend to not realize it's a thing. Value is a thing where you turn on, you see how light or dark something is, and sometimes if this tone is too light, then it becomes washed out. So I'm trying to avoid washing out my drawings. Also, just less of a perfectionistic mindset coming from me, just because like I am already like not in my realm right now. Hi Gogan! Oh my god, Gogan! Whenever a car stream happens, whenever an art stream happens, you're here. Bless be. Oh, not that dark. Gotta find the right level of darkness for this. Sometimes I go a little bit off. Definitely not the right color. We're gonna have to really rehash the colors after. For now, we'll just block this. What is that? Is that like a chess piece? A white chess piece in that? Damn, okay. Draw 500 act guys? Oh, that'd be a fun project for myself. Act guys are fun. Because they're just very simple guys, but because of that, you can do so much with it too. I'm talking about this from like an art perspective. The simpler something is, the more you're bending your brain to creatively showcase it. So it's just really nice. It's like it's like curvy right now. Hey, hey. Oh, this is gonna be hard. It's an optical illusion why this one is like as hard as it is. Yeah, we'll just render the arm. The head is where the part tells you whether or not this is the correctly rendered. And right now it's just like not quite where I want it to be. Oh, this gotta select better. I think a lot of beginner artists really underestimate just how important value really is. I think back to my old piece, it's so bad sometimes because one of my favorite artists is the guy from Tokyo Gold, and his stuff is like very pale and ghostly and lack the value. He actually has more value than me, but as a beginner I saw, oh, he's doing like ghostly paintings, I should try something like that. And so it ends up being like that where you mimic what you think is correct, but then you don't really understand the basis for it. So yeah. TVB, thank you for subscribing. Why is it already looking pink? Y'all, you're just enamored by the, what's it? The eye candy. You're enamored by the eye candy. We're just only got the arms in here. I'm gonna have to wrap this thing here too. That's a cockpit hatch? Ah, okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the clarification, Forklift. I just realized I was the only person to submit girl plot on the submission channel. Now if someone doesn't want to draw Mecha Gundams or something, they can draw girl plot in their stead, so don't worry about it. You're doing the Lord's work by being the only person who submitted girl plot. Can make it handsome? I'll do my best. The first is, I think I'm not too fond of this curvy pink. I have like this nice magenta pink, but I want to have the curvy pink a little differently. We'll see. 5 guys? Ah man, the pun doesn't hurt me so much. It doesn't really pan out the same way. Not at all, man. This one needs to be darker, for sure. This dark crevice here will add nice contrast. I can properly get in there. Perspective is kind of different from the photo, but I think it's fine. Wow. Some Japanese people comment Judai video. Yu-Gi-Oh characters Judai. 大変だよ。僕30時代になるよ. Oppo Judai. Judai means 10. San means Sanjudai means 30s. Yeah. Okay, I see. I see the pun. Like Sanju. I end up gravitating to pastels a lot, and that's fine. There are actually some great artists that work well with pastels. I actually don't like how colorful this is. I would actually turn down the sat a bit more if I could. I could right now. My joy and whimsy in one color palette. Yeah, it's fine. I shouldn't worry about it too much. I do want like a bit of something here. There's a bit of reflection light hitting this part here. I don't know if I can properly convey that. So nice to see you learning new things already. I feel like you're pretty skilled already, Yagi. I come to your art stream, I'm like, dang, this guy is like propping himself up really well. He even did his own loading screen too, which I think is a great feat. Animating is crazy work. This one, I want the opacity to be a little lower, I think. It's hard to draw in chat. It's like a different kind of brain power I'm not ready for. Where else to go? Go here too and try this out instead, maybe? I feel inspired by Nathan Falk, so that's why I'm like tossing in color, where I think it'd be nice to see colors. Alright, time to bring in the darkness. Hey yo, cool to see the forklift kit got picked for the drawing model. I would have done a Gundam. I truly would. I think it'd be fun. But I gotta chill out with my wrist today. This one needs to go dark. I prefer bright, saturated colors, so I need to get better at it. Wait, that's a... Oh, I don't like how perfect the circle is, but I guess it works because it's a mecha, right? I don't really want to find this, but we'll try to render it out so it doesn't look as jarring on here. It looks like he has... Okay, it looks like this to me. It looks like this. Some variation of this here. And then... It's light, dark, light, dark. So... Actually, the lighter part should be like this. And then dark part comes out. You shouldn't lean too heavily on shapes like this. So I'm actually gonna expand it. Do you have any tips on how to handle light source for beginners? I generally cannot visualize how the shadows are supposed to be drawn. How the shadows are supposed to be drawn. You know, I think for beginners, you should break your pieces. And by that, what I mean is that you know that a ball is something like this, right? A ball, when you draw it, looks like something like this, where it has a light source that specs here, and then some shading at the bottom, right? It has like shading like this at the bottom, and then bounce light coming in. A lot of shading is just a pattern of light and dark. So like the light bounce off here. So this is the rule I'm following for the shading on the ball and applying to something like this. You probably have done this sort of exercise in isolation, but you just haven't applied to something like this, right? So as a beginner, I would try to do... Just keep in mind the speckle light, the shadow here, and the bounce light here. The bounce light that comes into the ball shadow here. And once you do that, you can just apply it to almost everything. A lot of stuff, when I start to do more and more of this stuff, I realized that a lot, with art, it's a repeating pattern of light, shadow, light, shadow, light, shadow, light, shadow. Doesn't make sense. Let me see if I can find an old piece that showcase this. This is a really old piece I'm about to pull out. Why do you think I never did anything on art stream? This is an old piece. Cover your eyes, children. You're making your own enamel panel liners? What does this mean? Hi, Poco, welcome. So, this is the old piece I have. Oh god, I hope it doesn't get flagged or anything. I could... This is an old piece, but you see how this hair strand here? It has the same rule as the ball. What's happening is that you have dark, light, a little dark, and then light cutting in, and dark here. So it's like a repeating pattern of having this kind of go back and forth between each other. It's like dance, where you gotta make sure you have introduction of both when you're rendering something. It's really ever just a thing stationary, just the ball itself. You have to apply it to everything. I think with Mecha though, it's harder. Well, actually no, it's easier, right? It should be easier because this is just a reapplication of a cylinder onto a robot. On humans, it might be a little bit more ambiguous because you also have stuff like what's it called? What's the thing called? When your skin has a slight red to it. Subsurface scattering, that's the thing. I don't think mechs have subsurface scattering, but if you know about it, you can kind of bend the rules and apply it to your piece too. This is when you had youth? I know, it was when I had hair. Isn't it crazy? That's when I had art skill points. That was almost 5 years ago, that piece. I can't really do that anymore. I can only do sketch and line art, but not coloring. You have to color. You know, you have to do things that are difficult. Or else how are you gonna evolve and improve yourself? You have to do the hard stuff in order to become good at the hard stuff. The nice thing is that no one's holding you against it, whether or not you decide to achieve it, so... something for you to figure out for yourself. Also, I think anime low-key teaches you some bad habits. It won't make sense now, but I actually had a little bit of studies. I used to study classical painters. I did anime at first, and I liked anime. But then one of the MTG artists I was acquainted with before, she told me that when it comes to learning lighting and stuff, you should learn to copy classical painters because they are painting as if they're seeing it. Nowadays with cameras and stuff, the image is flattened and the colors are different because phones are a lot more brighter, some more saturation than what's there, or sometimes washed out because people perceive that to be better camera quality. And so if you want to get better at your light and shadows, I also think that doing master studies is a good way to get better with that. But I'm not really applying any of the stuff I learned in the past couple of years because I just haven't been practicing all that much again. So yeah. Technically, it's true. Subsurface scattering happens with skin, but some people like to break the rules. Because there's also like atmospheric lighting, right? When things are far away, it has like a sort of blue haze to it. Some people apply that to their anime girl. Like maybe her legs is further away in the photo, so they apply. I might apply to this one just for funs. And we'll see. We shall see! Oh, yeah, I need like my heart brush for this. Also, heart brush, good tool to practice with too. You're testing out coloring with your MP new Gundam drawing? Yeah. Also, if you really want to like fine-tune your practice with light and shadow stuff, it's okay to trace the baseline for your Gundam and just start coloring it and have like a coloring sheet for yourself to experiment with the color stuff. So yeah. I used to... I'm pretty sure maybe you guys know about this, but in a long time ago, before I decided to go all in on YouTube, I was on Twitch. But on Twitch, I only did art stream. Only art streams, so... it's just like unearthing some forbidden knowledge right now. It's neat. It's cool, I guess. Depends. I figure out what you want people to focus on. Because I also have to think about hard brush and soft brush and stuff. Other way around for me, learning to draw realism has made drawing anime difficult, but yes, what you're saying is true. Yeah, that is also another thing too. You kind of have to have a bit of both. It's gonna be good though. You'll have the fundamentals for real life faces, and you'll be able to break the rules to make good anime. Don't worry about it. You're a little nerf right now, but you'll like pop off one of these days, and you're gonna be like, dang, you know what? Those IRL portraits really did help me out. Totally fine. You'll be fine. Because art is just practice. Coloring rendering is one step I never like doing. When it comes to digital art, I really hate sketching. That's the part that people like the most, because that's when they can exercise most of their artistic capabilities, but well, I mean, actually, one of the issues I have is I don't go dark enough, so I need to go darker with this. I'll do that. I'll do that a little bit. I don't think I want to fund like another art tablet. It makes me feel sad. This one broke. Hey, Moose Boom Bunny, how's it going? It's going well. Thank you for asking, Vic. Studying people that remember a century later is probably a good idea. Yeah, you gotta study people who were when photography weren't a thing. That's the best way to put it. You gotta study those folks because they knew the sauce. I feel kind of bad though because I feel like I am misleading you guys a little bit. Like this is not a correct perspective by any means. So take my like advice with a grain of salt. This grandma ain't what she used to be. She needs to be moved down a lot more or get bigger too. Well, actually, that's actually the correct perspective now. Just doing a little bit of that. That needs to be humongous. I haven't finished the illustration so long. Maybe I should go back into it. Yeah, do it. I think it's so fun. Man, maybe I should go back to art. Maybe I should become an art tuber again. Blue haze is for atmosphere, but not always good for mech. It'll be fine. In art, you can just do whatever you want. There's no rules, usually. There are some rules, but don't worry about it. Most of the time, you're not gonna break them. Unintentionally. I don't want to spend too long on this because there's like there's such much more important things for us to focus on that won't really matter too much when we go out here. Oh my god, wait, he has that too? Did you different username when you were on Twitch? Not really. Not really. The sketch line already in art gallery. It'd be awesome if I could get feedback on them. Oh yeah, I'll take a peek at it. Oh damn, Aurora got some really good pickup for their birthday. Damn, when will I get Gundam for my birthday? I mean, okay, I've gotten Gundam for a birthday, but the kind... It's Nanju? Zeta? That's what you consider a good birthday? Oh, that's crazy. Where is it? Art gallery? Here. Where did you send it, Metalogic? Did you post it recently? Because there's a lot of art in here. I don't think I see it, so I can't really give feedback. If you can send the stream, that'd be a lot easier. Yeah, I like Kaiman's girl club pose they got going. That's a really fun pose to pop up at this. Howdy, hi Ginja. How are ya? How are ya? Yeah, hello. Hi, 13. Welcome in. Funny enough, a friend DM'd yesterday me kind of accusing me secretly being a doujin artist because he saw the stuff he thought was my work. I wish I drew as well as what he sent me. Something like maybe Junji Ito? Actually, I feel like if you wanted to, you could probably lean into like the Junji Ito kind of style of drawing. Because his stuff is actually really strongly based in IRL. But because of that, it's like so iconic for his sort of style, storytelling too. Art teacher Juju could be a funny stream idea? Like what? What does that mean? Does that mean I give you guys feedback on your art or something? That scares me. You should go to someone who actually has current art experience. Mine's kind of outdated. My wife ordered a kit for my birthday since it's coming up. I'm dying to know what it is. Oh, that is so fun. Such a tease. Oh my god, wait. Okay, this is really good. This is Metalogic's drawing here. This is good! Okay, so I assume that you're looking at a picture of a Gunpla and you are probably eyeballing it, right? Right now, I think the main thing I'd be concerned with is probably stroke confidence or line confidence, because ideally you should have your lines be straight in one go as opposed to being a little bit scratch, a little bit chicken scratch like. Leroy Lance, thank you for subscribing, and May, thank you for subscribing to the channel. So something I would recommend for warm-ups if you're gonna start to draw is take a piece of paper or canvas drawing or something and just draw like 10 lines like this. You know, draw some really long lines too, and then also draw like a swirl to really get confident with your lines. That's the main thing I see sometimes with beginner artists. That was a sketch? Yeah, even for a sketch, it's still kind of a little shaky for it. Actually, for a sketch like this, you might want to go bigger as well. Thinking bigger shapes right now. Because it seems like maybe you like zoom in, you're thinking of the shapes and you're drawing it. But what you want to draw is like the general head shape and not really draw the head shape as is. Even for a sketch. You have a favorite Gundam mobile suit? Yeah, I do like the Bigger Bayu. It's my first kit. The MG Sharazaku version 2.0 I got today. I'm in local Hobby Lobby. Its normal price was 56, however I got on sale. I know the Hobby Lobby folks got them stuff on sale all the time. If you don't like your take, we send you an RG Sananju. If there's enough interest for it, if people are okay with getting kind feedback, then I'd be down. I did the YouTube channel feedback, which I thought was kind of fun, but I realized I became a bit too nerdy, and not a lot of folks can get their own input in too. So I don't know. Oh, sorry, that's my old piece. Sorry. Ah, we're going back in. We're going back in with this. Oh dang, maybe I should have made a submission of my model kits. If not me, then someone else might pick up on it. I don't want people to submit model kits thinking that it's guaranteed to be picked by someone. Because more than likely, there's so many in there. People's stuff might not be picked. God, I have so much ink pens, not enough. Not enough. Take your feedback. Yeah, no worries. So number one, a line confidence exercise, and number two, starting bigger with your sketch rather than going for details. Because when I do sketch, it's like very loose, very very loose. Try opening. I have a. Do we have it? I really like my Uma Musume drawing for been terrible a long time ago. Requires the CSP files for it though. Yeah, I have. I know for sure. Okay, maybe I don't have it anymore. That's really sad. No, I swear I have it. It's... Ah, yeah, Twin Turbo. See, an artist I definitely am not, but I've been drawing a lot more since I started GMing for D&D, making magic item cards, etc. And I've been enjoying it, as have the players. See, yeah. That's a really fun way to integrate your art skills for D&D. I think D&D is so much more fun when people have like the props or things to really immerse in. Yeah, I did Uma art in 2021. This file says 2021, the last time it was modified. Listen, I was into Uma Musume for like a hot second before any of y'all were born. I'm kidding. It's because my friend, he's a Sonic fan, but his like secret thing that he's super into was Uma Musume, and he was laying on to us how much he likes the horses. And once Uma Musume was officially released in English, I'm like, bro, all the Uma Musume art you did people don't know about it. He's like, it's okay. At least people are enjoying the horses as much as I do. It makes me sad though, because he loved them so much, like the game and the characters. He would do like 30 days of Uma Musume art. It didn't really get any traction, but you know, in my heart, he was a winner. Bakushin, Twin Turbo. My friends like to jokingly call her Twin Turbo. Let's see. I actually forgot the tail so long ago. Let me see if I can find like the sketch. It's been so long to see what the art process is like. I don't think I have it fully. Is that the pose? I think that's just a character, right? Yeah, that's her right there. Where's the... Yeah, that's my sketch right there. That's my sketch. Alright, some of these things are painted under, so I don't actually remember how the sketch looks. I swear I have a bit more to the thing. This is the jacket, I'm presuming. And then this is what? That's her little plush? Ah, sketch 3. Yeah, man, okay, so I have really bad aphantasia, which means I don't have imagination, so that's why my sketch is a little doo-doo. But the idea is there, right? My sketch is a little doo-doo. Then I had to refine it. Even then, the art looks horrible because it's not proportioned. It's supposed to be something like this, maybe? But her head's like super big. And then once I go refine it, I have the general idea down. Ah, man. My whole process is a mess. Basically, I gotta do everything I can to make sure that that's why I don't like layers so much. I hate layers. I'm doing less of them later on. I swear this thing makes sense to me back then. Looking back on it, it looks kind of maniacal. I did what's called like gesture drawing, which I think helps a lot when breaking your stiff poses, because actually you don't want to do one-to-one drawings from reference. If you can, you want to introduce flow to it. Oh, there was Z. Which Zgok is this? It's an E. Zgok E. Experiment. And I would be okay with doing them sometimes. I would go with naming them, but sometimes I don't name them. I don't know what to say. My plans? There was the Tristan art. I think also had our funny goofy sketch. We'll see process. We draw do sketches and we sculpt it like clay. Yep. That's what happens when you don't have imagination. One had underneath. Sketch. This is a sketch. That's a sketch. That's a sketch. Then sketch 2. This one's called sketch 2. So this is the second sketch. This does not make sense because I actually drew this with lasso tool. But I swear there was like more to it though. That was the sketch actually. It's more akin to this. Then I just added stuff to it. Well, what's the word? Whip some things into place. I traced that hand, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie to you, I traced that hand and I'm like okay with doing that. This hand was traced because I couldn't figure out how to draw it, so I just grabbed someone holding an apple and just traced that for this piece. It works better though, because I wasn't gonna figure it out anyways. Or I was gonna figure it out, but it's gonna take me much longer. Yeah. Anyway, we're going back now. Going back, I'm getting so distracted. Pablo Sith? It's I think it's Tristan, right? From FGO. I'm a huge FGO nerd. I used to do... If I was gonna pick a niche, it was gonna be like FGO's niche, but I think FGO was skin taking over by Genshin, and my one friend who did FGO merch for cons was saying how not many people are buying it anymore, so he swapped over to Genshin for a time. So it just wasn't gonna work out. This one needs to be dark. Heck. Dropping in to say hi. Hi, Lost Nom Noms. Hope you can find your way back. Gotta head out since it's getting late. Look forward to seeing you finish drawing. In the morning, no pressure. In the morning? You won't see it in the morning. It's only not the end of this stream, at least. Also through... So we're gonna clean it later. Well, this one actually has triangle bits here. Probably need something lighter. I'm flying down the main body of the bootleg high-grade Charizard Couture Origin version, also planning on modifying him. Oh, are you talking about like building it, or are you talking about painting it? Because we're in a painting stream right now. So I'm whole day doing educating, now I'm getting educated, so I love it. Wait, this is a little dark? Too dark, maybe? Hey. The same value, damn. I don't think I can get this value, but like a little darker, but not too dark. Yeah, this will do it for now. Yeah, the proportions are kind of wrong. This actually needs to go in a bit more. I realize it now because this arm's not crossing over. I should have drawn the legs first because these are further apart, so that I can start painting the stuff in front of it and block out what it needs to block out. Whoa. She's very nice, Tristan, but her real name is Babo Balbasid. Yeah, okay, to be fair, I saw her design on FGO Wiki, but by that time I was not even playing the game anymore. Absolute tourist behavior on my behalf. I was never much into Fate. My only knowledge come from HSR. The problem with me getting into Fate was that they were the only gacha game that was available that I knew about back before gacha game were a whole genre. That's like 2017, I think it was for me, because I started playing it in between classes, and it was so. I didn't pay anything because I didn't have money, but man, did I not know what was called a pull rate. I didn't know what pull rates were, so I would just pull and save and not worry about any of the number stuff. If I didn't get it, I'd be like, okay, well, that happened, and then move along. The last time I played, I remember Hokusai was the character that released. She was a fun character. Hokusai. The famous painter who painted a wave that turned into an anime girl for the heck of it. Fight lore? Wait, why are you telling random Fate lore if they don't know anything about Fate? Oh, is this about the VN origins or something? Oh, this is a really goofy leg. What the heck? You got like this whole system going on. Not like this. All I know is Gilgamesh is misogynist, but also woman supporter around the same time. Well, honestly, the knowledge I have on FGO is not gonna be too useful because I feel like that's only FGO specific more than anything. Oh, lead running pipes. This one can. It wasn't gonna be this crazy of a curve. Yeah. Will I launch the crab into outer space? You think he would enjoy that? I think he might. Oh man, my values I think are not as strong as the OG image, so I have to play around with this a little bit. Oops, oof, oof, oof. That was actually pretty decent. Then I can start putting in lights where I want it to. It's so much easier to start off dark and then add in lights, I think. It's doable. He's a little washed out. Wow, looking good so far. Thank you. No, just ran into bits like how Tess Colony Polka's the body of Ringo because he fell in love with modern weaponry and is also using at them. I see. Wait, last time you played was when Hokusai came out? Man, that was quite a few years then. That was 2017, 2018? That was before COVID. By that time, I found better games like League of Legends to take off my mind. League of Legends to take off my mind from university. God, that's a game and a half. That is a game and a half. Which will rise to... I miss old League sometimes because the community, I think, back then was so fervent and a lot of them were still there. Though I think when Faker formerly retires, it might be over for League. Because there's no way you watch League for other players besides Faker. Yeah, it's too dark. Is this a double 80 Zeok but in Char's color? Nice. It is indeed a double 80 Zeok. I don't know how you recognize it in the double 80 version. Yo, League Classic sucks, guys. I was not there for League Classic. I was there when Kindred was dropped. But I remember the login skin was the arcade skin, and then Kindred was released a couple months after. But Classic League sucks, and I think the devs know the Classic League is bad because the pacing and the items are so broken and it takes the game so long to end. It makes you realize that damn, all this change they did was for the better. It was so much better when we didn't have agency in what was a good part of League. This is why League should never listen to community when it comes to changes and stuff, because that was a very warranted change. I remember when I was playing, this is such a League tangent. I'm gonna be really short on this because not many people play League, but I remember when I was playing, there was a change where towers became like paper-like, which is the current tower right now, and people used to complain a lot about it. Now I realize they were right, because damn, the games are too long. Most people do not have that patience no more. Anymore. No more MOBA, I don't want to go back to that. I tried Deadlock, couldn't scratch the same itch. I think it's unfortunate League was that first. Kevin, where's Kevin? Dota. Welcome, Daweo. We should play League on stream. When I graduate, I'll call you up for a League stream. How about that? I think it'd be so funny to cut my viewership to like the 30s or something with like the absolute hardcore Jueri fans and be like, alright guys, so here's an announcement. I am graduating. And then the day after, it's like, man, that's crazy. I can't believe Jueri streamed League. Wait, she's graduating? And then it says in the fine print, I told you guys during League, didn't I? And then they're like, oh, I didn't watch League. What? I'm just finding it now. Listen, I don't mind. I actually think League is not that toxic, honestly. I tried playing Valorant, I tried playing Overwatch. I didn't know people were nasty on the mic like that though. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't have no mic comms after my first time experiencing it. And I realized that with League's toxicity, it's really not that bad in comparison because there's text chat. Also, another thing is that there's not that many like trolls. There are bad players sometimes, but like not really many trolls. It's because their reporting system is one of the best, I think, in any competitive game. Just finished the second link of my RG Sasabi. Cliff skip panel lining on the anti-armor, but it scratches that itch. You panel line the inner armor? Oh, you're just built there, friends, but you are. To take my mind off of uni, I play shmup games, and I swear to God, last semester I spent more time on specific games than I did in my schoolwork. Got that 4.0 though. Wait until college, because college is when the true test happens. Playing games and maintaining your grades in high school is so easy. College though? Oh, different entirely. $45 to 2 hours. Who has that time? Oh my gosh. I'd be scared if we got Gundam Mobile. I know for a fact would never be pulled out. You know what's crazy? Well, okay. Only recently in the last like 5 years or so, Gundam has really gotten pretty good at reading the trend and jumping on it. Like TCG is one of those things that's like trending nowadays, but I would not be surprised if they were a little bit earlier in this and then they saw the rise of like League of Legends and stuff with KDA and things, and considered heavily to make their own MOBA for Gundam. Not that they would, because a lot of fans would probably be opposed to it. Also, I'm kind of scared because I think MOBAs are very easy to mess up when it comes to monetization. So I'm a little worried. But it's already... The fever for MOBA I think are kind of gone right now. Battle Royale too, like, I don't know. They could have gone many ways with their money at Bandai. Actually, his like whole legs are out here, so it's like this more so. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do this because I can't seem to get the proper shape out. Do that, okay. That's how I get the viewers? By swearing on League? League and other MOBAs attain the online reputation of us Filipinos because everyone thinks that the kid in the comp net show is how we all act. Competitive, like comp shop? What is it? Funny because the only thing I know about League is that people are super toxic over there. That's what I feel like. Okay, so the reason I don't play League is because the one time I did, a lot of people, I don't know why, but specifically told me they weren't interested in League. Listen, when I stream something, you don't like it, just don't say anything, please. Because more than likely, it's just a one-off thing. That's the main reason why I just don't stream the things I like anymore. Or at least, like, things I'm okay with having to put up with. Because people are a little bit too comfortable saying that they don't like League and then, like, making me feel bad for streaming it ever. Not to default anyone, really, because it's just, like, a common sentiment. Will you come back to Gundam TCG? We miss you? Hell no. I like money. I like money, and I just can't. I don't think TCG is for me. That's the definition of rich boy hobby. If you're really talking about rich boy hobby. Fortnite can have his fun. Fortnite can have his fun. Maybe I only gotta paint him, but I want to modify his hand, hips, and torso. I've had a little experience making new joints while pairing M joint and my bootleg RG Gundam. All this bootleg. I mean, you gotta have a bootleg in order to get what you can, right? Whatevs, man. Hi! That's really cool looking. Thanks! And the metaverse? I mean, Hololive did the same thing. They had a whole metaverse for the Hololive stuff. Japan's very interesting because they're very innovative. That's like their sort of stereotype for Japan when it comes to technology. It's because they're not afraid to burn money in the pursuit of trying to find something bigger than themselves. Which unfortunately leads to a really failed project on the huge scales, like the Metaverse project stuff. People are clamoring for a Gundam game that's a good single player game like Armored Core. Band of Gaston, they make it mobile right now. As for Rogue Orbit will come into play, right? I'm a strong believer that Rogue Orbit can be a good game. I just feel like it's so hard to mess up. Like they have to really fudge up the story, fudge up what they're planning, because there'd be a whole new timeline for folks to jump into for the first time, right? So they should really not fudge this up too hard. I like to think, but you never know. I don't think it's funny that people are calling MC plain, because I like him plain. Oh, computer shop, not cafe, I see. I played League as a kid and I got screamed at in casual so hard I just stopped. Yeah, it happens. But I feel like it doesn't really happen as often as other competitive games. In League, it's like, okay, they just raging in chat and you just mute them. It's not that bad. Would love to go back to ECG, but yeah, same. I think it'd be fun to like just rip pack casually. Just buy 1 or 2 singles and just start ripping them. I don't think I'd be too keen on going full on ECG again. It was a fun ride. I never intended to be in there for too long. Cause I realized from the first in-person tournament that TCGs are not really for me. Also, maybe I would have stayed with TCG a bit longer, but honestly, I don't like being the only female in my own hobby. I'm aware that this is a very male-centered hobby, but I'm like painfully aware when I'm in a TCG store, I'm the only person playing for League. Oh, sorry, not League. Gundam card game. I did hear from a friend that the Riftbound game has more females, and he was wondering why there's more females in Riftbound as opposed to Gundam, because he likes Gundam. I'm like, you're so short-sighted. It's because with Riftbound at least, there are like female characters they can latch on to. So it's hard as heck, man. The only time I've seen a lot of female was in the first week ever for Gundam TCG, and it's because their boyfriend brought them over. So there was at least like 3 other females, and I was so happy. But then I was sad again when they're all gone next week when I tried joining for a regular tourney. Aww. Story of my life, goddamn. It's funny because my old viewers back then on the Twitch community said that they find it so fascinating. The things I'm interested in are like, I wouldn't say male oriented, but like I would have soft voice like me. You probably think I would be playing Stardew Valley or something, but I'm playing like League of Legends, and I don't want to remember name Valorant. I didn't play Valorant that long. I wouldn't mind watching somebody stream League, but yeah, I wouldn't play it. Shame people give you a hard time for stream what you like though. It's alright. I think there's something about League that people... I think it's interesting because the view on League I think is more toxic with people who don't play the game. If you actually follow someone like Drew11 and follow the team and their updates for stuff, they actually do a lot of punishment pretty regularly, and it's actually one of the best systems to weed out toxic players or people who leave. Like when you report someone, they'll give you back your points, or they'll say stuff like, "Hey, your recent report on so resulted in this punishment for them. Good job, thank you for keeping the community safe." So I feel like when it comes to that, the other game that kind of comes closest is maybe Marvel Rivals, but man, any competitive game, people there are just whiny babies. It's kind of incredible sometimes. Damn, I should have just... Can I select this background? I want to select like the pink parts too. Made a horrible mistake of not layering my stuff. Now I'm out here having to paint behind stuff because I didn't think about the ordered. Hololive is a really game. Have you guys been enjoying the Hololive games? Should I play it too? I played in TCG, but I don't feel rich. What do you mean? I didn't feel rich with the plastic hobby, but with the TCG hobby, I feel especially not rich. The NFT craze? Man, I blocked so many artists during the NFT craze. It's crazy that they stay blocked till today. Definitely hype for Rogue Orbit through the blast that Yakuza song while playing it. Rogue or Love. Did you dress as men? Hey! sometimes I dress pretty femininely. Sometimes I dress pretty masculinely too. The only time I did was for when I was playing like wearing like oversized tee and oversized pants. Finally off work time to draw. Hi, welcome back, Ayuk. One Elden Ring? Do you really want to see Elden Ring? Elden Ring is like a long game to stream. I don't know. I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I don't got layering for this. His little spike actually should be further out. I just realized. Damn. Oh wait, you know what? It should be further out. Okay. Well, I just realized now. The gentrification game is such a ridiculous concept. You should never be able to like what you like. Misogyny. That's all I could say. Misogyny is this fine by part, like in a lot of these male-dominated spaces. It sucks. I think looks like it should be further out like this, maybe. So we'll just have to paint this underneath kind of blue color. Ooh. Didn't plan ahead, did I now? It's okay. Even playing Holdor at least once daily. Who's my Oshi? My Oshi is in the Hololive starter getting nothing. My Oshi is Gavis Battle. His debut stream was so creative and one of the rare few debut streams I've watched from beginning to end. His general bits and funny jokes really changed the trajectory of my content before I became a VTuber on YouTube. And yeah. This ballad is crazy funny. Brother Jeresis! I met some female Warhammer painters. They're really skilled too. Like they're really cool. What is this color? I don't know what this color is. I don't know anymore. Just have to put it. Just put it in. We'll figure out the stuff later. Does Gym Bro fit? Hey. I think my friend might have it because I was playing against him in the DCG. But I don't want to shatter your image on me because I don't dress. I can dress masked when I feel like it. I used to unfollow a ton of NTT. I refollow a few that got recommended me when I saw they get rid of the NT trash in their bio. Nah, forget about it. It ain't a real one. They should stuck it out. It's so obvious that it's gonna be like a hot trend. Tech sucks, man. Tech's not fun. Okay, so personally, we gotta clean up the. Why does his backpack look like that? It looks like crayons on his back. I should also get his face on there too, or else he's just stuck here and no facing it. How's your gym session been? It's been fantastic. It's so bad yesterday. I was supposed to head to the gym yesterday and do my usual reps and everything. So I set an alarm for 8:45 p.m. And so I slept through the alarm. I woke up, it was 11 a.m. I was like, what the heck happened? I was supposed to have 7 hours of sleep after the time I slept at. And then I saw that there's text messages from Tao. Tao's my mom and also my cousin. Just FYI. And she's like, Jueri? Juju? Juju, where are you? Alright, Juju, we're gonna head out first. Her and our other cousin. So they had my aunt dropped them off at the gym because they're gonna go out shopping for groceries. And so I had to do my daily routine, feed my chicken, and then get in the car. And I'm like driving, I'm like so upset, but I have to get there. And by the time I got there, they already finished their gym session. And so I didn't get to do any of that. But after I picked them up from the gym, we went to the library because we're still planning out our trip together to the moon. I'll be back on the moon for like 3 weeks in December, which makes me kind of sad a little bit because December is like one of the most growth charge months for me as a creator. But unfortunately, I have to take a break. I'm forced to, and so Went to the library, did some work there, came back home, and then I did gym. So maybe I'm noodle body right now. 8:45 a.m. No, it's 8:45 p.m. My alarm went off at 8:45 p.m. and I realized then. Wanna see you play a horror game? We'll do horror games. When I get my new model, I'll boot up a horror game just for you guys. Because that one is probably a bit more expressive. Who knows? Woman like Tyrannus, what can I say? I do like Tyrannus. How did you know? It's funny how we're diametrically opposites or opposed when it comes to stuff like this, and that's why we get along with all. Yeah, Brendan and I are total opposites. Brendan dresses like ultra femininely. I dress more chic. I think more like monotone sometimes. Every now and then I get like the urge to dress like a dude for no reason, except to dress like a dude with a cute face. What is Nurgle? Nurgle is a Warhammer god. Nudary. But I forgot my alarm. I didn't set it out properly. It'd be so sad. Okay, shall we try the face or should we try something else? I think we gotta go safe here. So clearly I didn't measure out my proportions correctly. I kind of just eyeballed everything, so I'm a little bit off on my stuff. Which is like a downside with not being able to grade out your stuff. I want to sketch, but I can't sketch. It's false comfort. Nurgle's the god of bedrotting acceptance. Oh, what a name. That has to be like a Gen Z thing, right? I never heard of such a obscure deity in this realm. Tyranids? I think what it is that a lot of females like the more slimmer... The slimmer kind of vibes, I think. As opposed to like the bulkier guys. Wanna play a horror game with me on Halloween? I do it every year as a treat from reviewers who want to see me suffer. I gotta be a good horror game, right? What horror games we... Okay, you know what? We'll talk about DMs as we get closer. I might make an exception just for you. Liquefy? It's too late to liquefy anything here. We're just gonna wing it just a bit more. What is this Nurgle? I'm reading this Papa Nurgle stuff. I'm like, I never heard of such a character before. Nurgle? Who taught you this stuff? Alright, let's see how close I got. Probably not that close, but... Up, yep. I made mine like, well, it's not too far off. It's just slightly off. But sometimes it's better than having it exactly like, the reference. Well, we shall see where this leads us to. Oh my god, he has like a clip here. You feel like you heard of it? I'm thinking it's like The Simpsons. Like this guy who is an obscure Simpson character. Ew. That is disgusting. He actually looked like the epitome of Bedrot. Incredible stuff, actually. A Gen Z pen? What? What does that mean? What does any of this mean? What does any of this mean? It's a Warhammer 40k deity, so that's where they're getting that from. Okay, we're just gonna have to wing this and then clean up later. I don't know. It's pretty close. You think Graggle Simpson? Yeah! I was thinking about Graggle Simpson. And actually, I kind of liked it better when I did the lasso tool for this. There's new ones. Are you planning to Chaos God, Warhammer 40k are real now thanks to Gen Z? Are you really contributing Gen Z to any of this stuff? That is wild. Bed rotting is something that has been around for centuries. Millennia even. If there was a bed, there was rotting to be had. I'm gonna go lighter so I can add light to this later. There's like 3? Like 1 here? Oops, that's a really live one. 1 here? 1 here? 1 kinda here, too. This is the line for this. Hello, dear friend. Thank you for subscribing. What did you miss? Not very much. Papa Nergo is always real. People have always been gross. Papa Nergo? What? Why is there Papa in there? Papa Nergo. Why is it Papa Nergo loves you? Why is that like the second result? Paternal love. That's cute. He treats his demon and human followers like beloved children, calling his plagues gifts. His father feel no pain from the rotting wound, makes him strangely happy and fiercely loyal. He sounds like not... Oh my god, I got scared. Thunderstorm? Oh gosh, maybe I gotta put my birds in. I gotta do it later. Lately, my birds have been sleeping on the tree, which is not bad. But when it comes to rainy days like this, I have to go wake up Papa Han. We gotta tag team and bring him in. Cognito, hi! Danger, you're killing. Thanks, thanks. We make do. We make do what we have. You guys hear that thunderstorm? It's kind of horrible. It sounded like someone's throwing out the trash. I saw lightning on my walk. Stay safe, Jueri. Thanks. I'll tell you right now, if my power goes out, I'm not coming back. Alright? Because that happened last time when power went out. I went back in to restart my PC and everything. But if it happens on this stream, it's just over because there's no save file ready for this. I should save. I should save. That's a good reminder, in fact. Let's see. Seagock. Seagock. Let's dox Jueri with the weather radar. Oh, these weather nerds. Imagine I was in the weather niche and I keep talking about my weather and I was like, hold on, Jueri, we have the exact location of your moon base. Oh, you know, interestingly, the past few weeks I've been working on TikTok because they have an incentive for creators to grow there, right? But I don't think I'm gonna hit the goal that I set out to do, so I'm just gonna chill on like the TikTok stuff for a bit. But what it did help me with is making more shorts, which is something I'm really bad about. And so I'm still gonna do shorts. I think they were good habits for me to upkeep for the stream. There's a lot of things on the clip and it's so hard to manage them all. But what was I gonna say? There was an offer from Billy Billy. You guys know Billy Billy? It's like the YouTube of China, even. And there's some creators on there, like Hololive, Kobo's on there, I believe. Some Niki Sanji member on there as well. But I was surprised they were interested in recruiting international creators. Yeah, yes. Hey guys, you know, I'm on a TikTok arc. We might be wrapping that up very soon. I want to give a platform like an honest chance when it comes to these things. And it's very interesting to see how they all differ. But I think Billy is like an adventure of his own. I have no idea what to expect with it. All I know is that they're known for their what's it called? Dodme? It's called their Dodme, where the comments are scrolling behind the person. They have some sort of technology where you can scan the video and the text from the chat comes up behind the person. And it's like, it's a different culture entirely. I'm not on Billy, but I do know that it's huge. Damn. Okay. Well, as always, we try a little bit, and then if it doesn't like contribute to the angle of what I want to do, then we'll just pull out. But for the most part, I think it's been fun to explore stuff outside of YouTube. I love YouTube. It's my bread and butter. But man, is it fun to kind of see how other platforms treat your stuff? This is what I think. No, no. Why is it red here? It shouldn't be too red, I think. Oh. Is it optical illusion by color theory? Looks like it is. Compared to Nico Nico where chat's on top of the video? I don't know, actually. Do they have the chat on top of the video? They said that their main thing is that they have chat behind the person. Maybe it's on top of the video too. Definitely be careful. Okay. I'll be careful. If things don't pan out, it's alright. I got home base to cover. I actually emailed one of the VTubers who used to stream on there, but she stepped away. Then I asked about it and she said that it's not really a platform you can cross-post to because the folks on there want content that's specific to Billy Billy. And they have event stuff there that they want you to host that's also specific to Billy Billy. So I don't know what to expect at all. It can go well, it may not go well. It probably not pan out the way I wanted to, and that's okay. We're just gonna explore it a little bit. I want to get this colors picked out. Kobo recently started, yeah. I actually think it's not just Kobo too. One thing is interesting though is that I don't think Kobo speaks Chinese. You technically don't need to speak Chinese to do stuff there. But it's nice to have. I feel so bad. If I was born a little differently, and with a different interest and stuff, if I watched Chinese drama instead of anime, I might have been a Chinese speaker by now. I have the unfair advantage of Papa Han being knowledgeable in 3 to 4 different Chinese dialects, and here I am being monolingual as heck. My parents were very funny people, I tell you that, okay? Because growing up, they were like, you see, Juju, this 8-year-old can speak Chinese. I'm like, yeah, because he's living in China, speaking on a Chinese program. And it's like, when it comes to a child learning a language, shouldn't the parent make the way for that to happen? But I don't know, my parents didn't seem to see that same way at all. So, where is the select tool? Where is it? Yeah, where the heck is the select tool? Ah, my god, I can't find it. Where? Maybe it's here, maybe it's here, maybe it's here, here. I can't even ask anyone for help on this because I forgot how to deselect. Oh, here it is, deselecting. Erase selection, nice. Kobo is Indo-Chinese, I believe. She knows Mandarin. That well? Oh, I forgot that the background should be the same color. Yeah, right. About T words. There's some things I can't say, and that's just one of those things you gotta be aware of. I think this one kinda... I need to shape this out first before I do the color stuff. Can I select this too? And go back inside, and then we can do the whole atmospheric lighting, maybe. Oops. Dang it. How's the drawing go for y'all? Hi, Tao! So sorry about yesterday, Tao. Thank you so much for agreeing with us. Kiara did one? Yeah, it seems like the relationship with Billy is mending. You could have been being chilling, but you don't. Don't remind me. I'm actually really ashamed of it. It's an embarrassment that I turned out to be a weeb. Where did it go wrong? I don't even know. I don't even know what happened to me. Alright, so now we gotta sharpen this pencil. Let me check the colors. Color's fine. Play Sleeping Dog, you'll be swearing Kanto in no time, and also crave pork bun, because a man with no pork bun is never whole man. I crave a pork bun when I can. Oh, I feel crazy right now. I feel crazy. I can't. Painting takes up so much of my brain power. I don't think I'm built for this. Be shorter, actually. It's a shorter piece. Another speckle beyond. It should be smaller though. I did learn a lot of my Chinese from Hong Kong gambling movies. We should try it right now, guys. I don't know how to receive my dialect though, cause my dialect is like redneck kind of. No one really speaks it unless you're like this small town that's hyper specific as one area. So I wonder. We shall go see how this Billy Venture goes. I didn't know this, but apparently Billy started off like as a anime toku culture platform before they expanded to lifestyle, travel, fashion, etc. So I wasn't aware that they had a bit more of an anime core fan base for expanding outwards with it. Gotta run home. Yeah, come indoors. Don't stay out. I'm gonna turn down the AC. Surfboard? That'd be great. Oh no. Oh, I gotta show you guys this thing. I got an air quality measuring tool from the library because we were concerned about the air quality having too much CO2. So it's nothing crazy. It was at 700 per second there, but anything under 1000 is fine. It's a very interesting tool because it has an e-ink screen. It's not digital screen, but e-ink, so it uses not too much battery. I was shocked that libraries have tools like that. I didn't know the library was so goated. I knew it was goated before having books, but it's more goated than I ever thought. Billy is a reference to Misaka from Railgun? Eh? Oh, interesting. I forgot that Railgun had such notoriety across the anime folks. Some libraries pack video games. Yeah, I was experiencing different libraries in the past month with Tao, and one of the libraries we saw had a Switch. Actually, several libraries have Switches. I was so shocked by that. But they also let you Switch games too. I think that's actually really sweet. Sometimes video games have like a bad rep. So, but these games are very wholesome, I feel, to lend out to kids. So, we'll see more of it. Because kids need video games, you know? Give them video games and they'll be like rocket scientists in no time. Oops. Man, this is the wrong color. Can this go any lighter? Okay, that's too light now. Too dark. It's hard drawing the small detail, not the big stuff. It's the small stuff that gets me. This looks like it's not connected. Damn. I watched several Gundam movies thanks to borrowing from local library. Audiobooks such as BBC Lord of the Rings as well. Whoa! I didn't know you could get Gundam from the library. Yeah, I want to try that. Any library in PH would even consider having games? Maybe your national library? The big library, the one that's like state funded or even country funded, probably has more stuff, right? They had this stuff for a long time. An audiobook, movie games, TV show, etc. Yeah, but Switch 2 is kind of unheard of, I feel. Wii I can get behind because they can justify exercising for the kid or something, but Switch 2 was crazy. Also, right now they have programs for people to read books, including adults. So they can read books and get reward prizes. Couldn't bring myself to submit one because I didn't know how they're gonna verify that I read those books. So I'm like thinking, it's okay, we can have these zoo tickets for the kids. That's alright. I don't need them. Them kids need it more than I do, it's alright. I need to break up the shapes better. It's kind of slow going because I don't really know how. I need to work back to front. I'm actually working front to back, which is not a good habit to have. Do they lend tablets out? I'm not sure. That's a good question. Oh, sometimes they lend out webcams for people who are job interviewing. So far so good on the Zgok. Actually kind of impressed that you reached such a level of detail on the arm already. That's still on the whip stage. I'm gonna trick your eyes with not too much detail. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. This was supposed to charge. Did it not charge? Damn, it's a faulty wiring system. I look so happy, guys. See what happens. I'm gonna boop out existence real quick and then grab a PNG. Where is my PNGs? Looking back, little blob. It's not even a Fugi too. Oh no, maybe I can get a Fugi working. It's gonna be Dalty's Fugi probably if I don't properly set it up. Okay, I might be able to do it. So, if I open up the Fugi, it should work? How does this work anymore? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just take that. Testing. Ah. What the heck? Oh, I guess it just doesn't work. Control audio via OBS? I don't know no more. Alright, let's forget about it. I'm gonna go back to image. Ah! Oh, I forgot. Alright, good. I forgot I have like a BRB screen. I don't use it too often. Yes, it's PNG Jueri. I got scared too. I thought I got a blue screen of death on my live stream. I got an errand to run in like an hour or so I can only draw tonight. Don't worry about it. The due date is like next week. I won't spend too long on it, but also would try to get something up towards like a sketch or like a very clean sketch for it. You got scared? You're watching a full screen? That's so diabolical. I got scared. I think you guys should think about my welfare for having disrupted stream in that way. Terrifying. Alright, so I gotta remember myself. Work backwards and then work forward. What can I even do here? That's like a little bit of you know, I think the end result of this piece is gonna be something akin to like a person wearing the glasses. I think that's what's gonna happen with this. Oops. Alright, I'm cleaning this up ever so slightly. I'm doing social reps, gotta draw later. What's social reps? Like social media posting? You're talking to people? Whoa. Just gonna be shorts material? No, it wouldn't be. I don't even know how you record that. I don't even have my whole screen shared where you can see the blue screen if it did happen. Duh. During me the JPEG for a complete non-malicious reason? Why? What's happening? I can give it to you if you say it's not malicious. You gotta... Okay, wait a minute. Adonis is work in progress, kind of crazy. Wait, y'all kind of crazy with the art stuff. Okay, you want the PNG? I should have it. I'm gonna find it. It's in stream dumps if you want it. Okay. We're good, we're good. You know, I'm okay, so back on that Billy thing, if it goes through, I'm kind of scared a little bit because I feel like I have to bring up new content that just wouldn't normally fit here. Right? Now I gotta like cook up how I'm gonna keep it a secret. I already told you guys, so I guess it wouldn't be a secret at all. We'll just see. When I told my friend about it, they said that it's distracting me from my end goal on YouTube and making content on there. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right, but I don't think I'll never know unless I give it a shot of sorts. So let's just see. I think with content creation, you really gotta experiment with so many options while also avoiding falling into pitfalls of any sort of traps or things that feel like it's productive but doesn't actually contribute to what you really want. There's so much you can do with content creation too. Where did I put it? Where is this dang... I keep losing the lasso tool stuff. Man. Alright. It should be more like this. What the? Did it not select? Oh, shrink select. That's why. Oh, no, not so. Need more Jueri stuff? Yeah, if it really does impede on the general YouTube stuff, then I'll just pull back. That's all good. I'm just curious about the community on there, that's all, really. Are there actually Gunpla Village in China? No, there is, for sure. But are there VTubers, though? I think that's a real question. I think this is fine a little bit. Yeah, I want to expand this circle a bit more. One day I gotta get back to editing. Keep up the good work. Miss me money. Thank you. I will do my best. So here I'm gonna try to add a little bit of was it bounce light to the shadows? And we'll add a little bit of darkness around it too. Because this is the pattern that I talk about where you have the light and dark kind of balance out one another. Now I don't like hyper realistic. I don't like how that built something too hyper realistic. Oh yeah, you guys, Tao's bro, he got us Apple TV. And apparently Apple TV has a really good rep for the shows on there, but it has no marketing. So you kind of have to listen to your grapevine on these things, right? And so I tried watching the #1 show that's on there, which is Severance. I had no idea why people were hyping up the show, so I thought it'd be a good time to figure that out. Oh my god, it's a bit of mind bender. Right now it's kind of slow. But I have no idea where it's planning to go. I feel like the yellow on that. We'll keep it on. Severance goated though? Yeah, but interestingly, I looked at the top shows on Apple TV. #1 is Severance. No, sorry. Ted Lasso. I'm like, why is this show #1? Do people just have bad taste? I mean, I never watched it, and it's not a bad show, probably. The problem is that it's about some sort of like high school football coach, soccer coach, something. And I'm just thinking, what? How can they make this premise so interesting for people to watch it? That's all I'm really asking on this, because I heard Ted Lasso, but I thought it was an actual person, not a TV show all along. All this time, I was duped into thinking Ted Lasso was a real person. Actually, that was like the politician for a second. It's wholesome? Oh, that's really shocking. I'm scared of Severance because work is scary enough. So it's actually directed... One director is a comedian, which I find so fascinating. Because there's a trend with comedians turn directors and stuff. But when I was watching it, I understood immediately the symbolism that he was trying to set up with each scene and set dressing. I thought it was so interesting because usually I watch things and I get really immersed, and so I sometimes miss these signs, but for some reason with Severance, I was able to pick up on it. And the reason why I feel like it's because he kind of does it an ungodly amount in a way. It's almost disgusting how often he uses these imagery. And it works because the idea is that this world that he's living in is the range a little bit. It's not quite normal. And so, just seeing how much repetitive squares he's using in these designs for his set dressing is so fascinating. Or like, sometimes having the screen cut in half or pan over. It's very on the nose. So if you want to feel smart, you should try watching. I got scared! I thought Severin was gonna be a horror show. I didn't know what I was getting into, but the main tag for it is thriller. I still don't do good with thriller, but apparently it sometimes doesn't include jump scare. I'll be fine. Actually, I gotta up my tolerance when it comes to horror. I can't keep hiding in fear of what I said not to watch because of it. I really should just work up the balls to watch horror. Ted Lasso motivational, inspirational. I shall try. I was really skeptical about it because how can you make this #1 TV show? Severin makes sense because it looks like something that'd be filmed by a blockbuster. Up your horror, does that mean we'll finish Outlast one day? We're never finishing Outlast, Hal. It's Jover. It's Jover, Tao. The main character is like super positive guy surrounded by a bunch of people in bad situations. The wholesomeness comes from his inspiring everybody. Oh, that is very wholesome. Don't you guys want to be that kind of person? I bet you guys do to an extent. Must be heckin' draining though if you really think about it. I need like a red that's like not a red for here. Hopefully I can fix my tablet. I don't know. It might be end of service for this tablet from my earlier tinkering with it. What happened was I plugged it in and it would just keep unplugging itself and replugging in repeatedly. So either the wire is bad and I need to get new wires, or it's actually just something on the driver's side. I don't know if I should admit this, but I'm still on Windows 10. I'm still on Windows 10, so maybe that might have something to do with it too. It really shouldn't though, I think. Cause that should not affect the tablet too much. I even downloaded like an older driver too. Alright, let's try. The problem I have is that I can't control the opacity on this. Dang it. So it's coming a little too harsh. Too harsh. It's become kind of toxic for him too. Oh, that's kind of sad. No, I'm still on Windows 10. Fudge 11. I told myself that once I graduate university, I would upgrade to Windows 11 because my greatest fear was that all my paper research was going to get annihilated by the upgrade to Windows 11. So I was vehemently trying to avoid that scenario the best I can. And now that I'm no longer in university, I should ideally upgrade it. But I still can't bring myself to do that because something about it just scares me. Windows 11 feels like a degree of evil I've not seen before with any other Windows. So it's kind of hard to justify it. I don't know how to say that without sounding crazy. I only heard bad things about Windows 11. I need to hear the good things. So people need to convince me. Background here. Should be... Oh, we could try covering this up a little. My cousin did have an SSD disappear problem. I don't see a point yet. Ah, my fears. My fears are realized just now. That's why I can't do it. Because what if I lose my OBS setting? Then I have to rebuild it from scratch. I would really hate that. It's not gonna make sense right now, but I will when I get the right color for it. Oh, I should be I'm adding a little I don't know. I don't know. I didn't plan this piece at all, so we're just kind of tossing in some stuff in here. I think would look nice to complement the red of this. The yellow would be too distracting with it. Yeah, it would be distracting. Well, this will do. Will do for now. Windows 11 messed up my drive. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with one of my own mobos dying. Now I'm going back to 10, and for all of 10 PS, nowhere is mode is to 11. I don't want to go back. I think the security system is about the reason why people want to upgrade to 11. They said that their security end of service will be what? The October? I think that's the last day, right? You gotta be careful. Or at least I gotta be careful too, because at that point we're just vulnerable to security exploits. Keep her from the horror. Oh no. We're sharing? Yeah, you guys are sharing me that Windows 10 was a good choice to stick to. Security updates are already gone. I heard they extended it with how unpopular Windows 11 is though. No? Yes? Maybe? Am I just capping myself then? Damn. Should be a little bit, not too much. Still on 10. I feel vindicated because the security expert in the Discord, but there, you know, this is your real job, right? It says to update it, but it's hard. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm just a voice. I don't know my tech stuff. Don't ever take a tech advice from VTuber. They don't know any better. And I'm one of those people, so. Should we just like watch an event here? Watch an event. Put some up here. I don't want to spend too long on this, but well, we have to finish this when I get my PC back. We do have a nice edge. Nice what's it called? Hard lights, I think, on the metal. With metal you kinda have to be really confident with the paint. You can't be using like a soft brush or a brush with edges on it. So this is a good way to get a taste of what this could look like. Wait, his toes are so small. Well, his eyes. Oh yeah, his eyes are pretty important, huh? The eyes really do add a lot to it. I could also move it here. That's kind of strange, but... Former Oshi Amelia Watson. She was a tech person despite having a lot of technical difficulties for herself. The pink clapping you out the door with my info? Yo, that's not funny, bro. Identity theft is no joke. Oh, you know what's crazy is that there's a lot of Discord stuff happening where bots are scamming people. So be careful. I know you think you're not the type to be scammed, but man, some people are not chronically online on Discord like us, or they are aware that some things are just not meant to be messed with. So yeah. Also, games that uses de novo doesn't work on Linux, which isn't great sadly, which is why pairing has become a solution to that issue. They're officially extended to 2027. See, I'm up on my tech stuff. I knew they were extending it. It's supposed to be ending, I think, originally somewhere in the summer, but then they extended to October, and now it's extended to 2027. So we shall see. I hope they clean it up before then. So yeah. So with this piece, we're like 50% the way. I actually need to add lighting to this. Right now, it has a lot of dark. This is the midtones that are added in. I have some highlights here that are supposed to indicate a little bit to what this looks like, but yeah, you know, things change. Sometimes I like to add light later on, and then this thing can probably look a whole lot different depending on how it goes. Oops. I'm kind of just messing with the colors a little bit, but that's like how I would probably do it. My colors are usually not very bright. That it has light. I think with art, you just gotta have fun with it, right? Just have fun with it. There's no right or wrong answer. Well, there is some wrong answers, but most of the time, there's no right or wrong answer. So you're good to go with it. Bam. It's fun. Got a long drive back tomorrow, so I'm head out, have fun. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream here too. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? It's Armor Core, right? It's Armor Core 6. 6-2 Bun is arriving and stream tomorrow to complete their new missions. And so we'll get back to it. There's no fun in art, only suffering. Real artists suffer. I'm no longer an artist. I'm just here to toss color onto a canvas. He looks flustered! Hey! It's not the intention, but it can be if you wanted to. Okay. Nice stream. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah, sorry about the delay. Man, I think it'll be fine tomorrow, but my tablet right now is plugged into the computer. It's just not booting up whatsoever. Hopefully I can fix it. If you guys are working along the stream, have it finish. Well, whatever you have, finish by this week or into the next stream next Thursday is where we'll do a little mini showcase. I don't think there's that many of you guys, but try to finish it by then, and then we'll have like a little fun, a little gallery while stream's happening. Before the stream too. I actually haven't figured out where. I haven't figured out if we were gonna do the beginning of stream or end of stream for this. This is so goofy. I'm just tossing a bit more colors, and it still looks like red. It's fun. Okay, see you guys at 6:30 p.m. EST, 3:30 p.m. PST, 10:30 p.m. UTC, and yeah. And you should put it in the thread as well, so more people know. More people know. Oh yeah, I'll let them know. I'll let them know. I'll put the @Jueri for this stuff. Right? Okay. Bye-bye. Bye.